Guys, it's again me. It's me. It's Constance, and we're gonna twist and shout. Okay, I'm just kidding, ladies. For those who got the inside joke on that. So this is yesterday's. This is the 28th of April. And again, if you see gaps, just note that there's gaps for a reason, because there are other shares. And then, like I put up some photography that is also part of Mother Earth, and then, you know, there's hobbies, crafts, and then there's artists. It all depends on what your hobbies are. Crafts, and I do a lot of different things, and maybe I'll get where I could play some instruments for you. Maybe I'll actually start doing some dance routines to teach you, because you know what, you can lead a dog to water, but you can't make it drink it at the same time. You can teach an old lady a new trick. Then again, the old lady will teach you. Anyway, so this one's called Nursery Checklist. Again, this is also for the ladies that I've been doing layouts for. Though I did make two of these. This one, the first one took me probably about an hour. I started working on it yesterday. Rose got her shots yesterday, my older dog. She's the littlest one. And I started it before I left, and then I came home and finished it. And then the other one just kind of worked in like 20 minutes. So, you know, they're slightly different, but not much. But, and who didn't like the nursery checklist? So, you know, Bailey's already had one kid, so she knew exactly what to put on her list. And then Crystal, this was her first baby. And being 40, she could spoil the baby to death. I wish I'd have been able to do that at the same time. You know, I was limited on time if I could ever have kids. My kids literally were miracles. So I had a short time. I had to have kids before I was 25, or I'd never had them. So miracles. And my daughter had fertility drugs, and yeah, that's a different story. Anyway, so this is about them, and I thought it was a cute idea to do this page. And again, I do teach where sometimes the paper works for you, and sometimes you work for the paper, and you got to come up with your designs. And this one, the paper worked for me, and so that was great. Instead of me working the paper, I was able to use the paper to my benefit with the designs that were already on it. And I teach like 4 or 5 different ways when I do paper crafting, because some people don't have anything, at least you don't think so, and then I could go through your house and find a bunch of stuff. And then I could teach with machines, the silhouette, the Cricut, the Brother Scan and Cut, and then I could teach with stickers, and then I could teach with a mix, and then I could teach with the paper, or I could take the paper and teach you other things. I want to really, there was somebody that asked me to do something. I really want to teach the ladybug layout. I helped a friend make her first one when she came to visit, and she'd never made one. She was scared to do them, and I know there's a few of you that want to get into it but are afraid. This one will probably shock you how easy it is and how cheap it is to make, and it comes out gorgeous. So you want to go back. I have a video on it, because I made sure I couldn't find it for the longest time, because I made it when she was here, and it took like months to find it, because I was in the middle of, my husband made me move my room like twice. So yeah, it took me forever. Anyway, let me get back to this. So I'm going to show you one, and then I'll show you the other. This is called Nursery Checklist. This is from the 28th. I got dog hairs. I'm telling you, I walk, and it's not the animals. They're not up on this, but my feet. So just don't write it. Anyway, so here is my nursery checklist, if I can keep it up. And again, the paper worked for me. The paper had the design on it, and I worked my magic with it to give it a little more flair and a little more dimension. Though I love the checklist. I think I'll end up doing, because I only had 2 sheets of this. Originally bought them for my kids, but I thought, well, you know, the girls will like it. I could always make something like this for my kids. So you guys know that if you didn't know, I sold charms a lot, and I'll be getting back to that. There's a lot of things that I sold that I'll be getting back to. But I have a personal stash that I keep, because I keep so many of them, and then I sell them, because I don't need like 50 of one. So I might keep, usually it's 4 to 10, and that's usually it. And then I sell the rest, because I don't need that many. But anyway, I buy them wholesale, so if you guys are wondering, I'll get back to it. Anyway, this one, if you can see, has a glossy look, and it's kind of good that I'm kind of rocking back and forth so you can see that, to these polka dotted, and it kind of gives that illusion that there's a little green involved in it. But the checklist is already built in like notepad paper, and the checklist was already written at the top. So I took some Prima papers, that are Prima flowers, in a jar. I think it's one of my last jars. I might have 1 or 2 jars left. And I went to town with some glossy accents to put them together, and then I put, it's cute how I ended up doing the centers, and you'll see this on all of it. It does have the rhinestone, and then I took Ranger onyx glitter, and I put the center in, so it looks like it's sort of a button, but if you look real close, see how cute that came out. So I took cheap and cheap. I'm telling you, my mother and father always told me, especially my father, never call yourself cheap. And my mother would always say, because you're thrifty. Women, if you're cheap, you're a whore. I'm thrifty. So for all those ladies out there, I'm thrifty. And I was taught to make from nothing. So, and I can teach things like that. Okay, so then there's the chandelier. It's a matte, but it had like the chain here, and I thought, well, I'm gonna accent that a little bit. And it's got some flurries, the flurry swirls. And then the baby buggy was kind of boring, so I made it was actually a bassinet, and I didn't like it, so I thought I'd make it into a baby buggy, and it had a pink heart behind it. So what I did is I put a flat charm that says love, and it's metal. You can still see a little pink around it, just enough, and then I put a little of the glitter, stickle glitter. And then I took my flat back black pearl flowers, and you're going to see some of that come up in destashes. I'm going to get rid of a lot of mine. I'll make little baggies and then sell it by the yard for some of you ladies. And then I put a cute little green bear down here. And then again, I did the like flowers for the stroller wheels. Thought about putting buttons on, but buttons can be boring, and I've got other projects that I want to use buttons on for them. But I put a belly ribbon on. And it has a crisscross like applesauce. You guys know what I'm talking about. And it looks like it's sewn. And then I just put a little bit of that black in it. And I went with a little extra black because one, the checklist is in black, and then you have the boxes in black. But the girls are not totally girly, so it kind of works. Plus they were having boys. But I put the rhinestones with the glitter again at the corners. It's double matted. It has this, I could not find my shank cutters. You guys know on videos I was like, okay, what did I use, and I couldn't remember. I was going crazy. I got like 2 or 3 pairs of them, and it drives me crazy. And I could not believe I couldn't find them because I just saw them the other day. Anyway, I popped off the holes, and I tried to bend them down with my other products. So, I mean, it's really cute. I think that the flowers came out, and they're glued to it, and they're all glued together. And I'll get to the tag here in a sec. Actually, I'll go to the tag, and I'll show you the side here. Each one of them have a tag. They're all slightly different, or the 2 of them are slightly different. So I used my little scallop 1-inch punch from EK, and then I put again the rhinestone with a little, it kind of looks like a boob or an eyeball. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say totally what it looks like, but I think you guys got it. But this is velvet paper. This is white velvet. I thought it was appropriate, like a little teddy bear. This is white velvet here. So it does have its elements to make it a little more sexy, I guess. And then again, I did the belly ribbon on this side where she can put a picture in here. So this is going to be a picture spot, and the glitter. Now if you flip it over, I actually just put this ribbon flat down all the way across, and I put a flower instead of putting a gem in it. I put this cute little ducky charms, and I cut off the loop. So you got the little ducky here. Damn gnat. I swear, Missouri's like the worst with gnats, I swear. You have to put your hand above your head, because if you guys didn't know it, gnats will go to your eyes automatically. Something with your liquid in your eyes. It's creepy. So I put just a little bit of the glitter in the corners so that you can tell which side goes where, however they want to do it. And again, another rhinestone with the glitter. And again, it's made with white velvet paper. Let me stick it down under. And like I said, I try to put pockets, so that gives them an option of putting 2 more pictures in. The idea of this one is for them to put a picture of the nursery when they were done. I thought it was a cute idea, and I don't think enough people do stuff like that and memorize, kind of take it in effect, because you might take pictures around the baby's room, but you'll, you know, as the kids get older, you'll forget that moment. So I wanted to memorialize that. But on the side here with the checklist, I put some more charms. Some of them I was able to take the loop off, some of them I wasn't. So it has a diaper pin, it has a rattle, it has a baby shoe, it has a birth certificate with an angel, it's got a baby hanger, it's got a bib that says spit happens, it's got a stork with the baby, it's got, since they had boys, I didn't do the dresses, I went with the bib overhauls, and then I put the umbrella there so it'd be like a baby shower type thing. So this is one, and I'm going to show you the other one, and I'll show you the differences. It's just slight. So the one big difference right here is you're going to see that one, this one says love. Pardon me again. And that one says baby. Again, it's going to be a random draw of who gets what, but if you look at the flowers are slightly different, and then the teddy bear here at the bottom is green and the one at the top is white, and both of them have a slight pink bow tie on. They're all in the same order the charms are, but I put, you know, again, a little glitter on the side so it gives it a little highlight. You know, some of them are twisted a little bit different. If you look at them, they're a little bit different. The card here, the tag here is slightly different than the other one. It's got the green and then the velvet, kind of like this piece, and the other one had more of the velvet than the green, but that's because that's how much paper I had left, and I squeeze everything I can, and that's like a chalkboard paper. And it worked. I was trying to match it up with the buggy, and again, it's like the other one, it has a belly ribbon. I'll show you the flower differences. There's a little bit, and these are all, again, cream of flowers. Try not to show my legs because, yeah, stretch marks. So you can slightly see the difference here, and then the tag's a little bit different. The picture for the nursery's a little higher on one. The buggies are the same, except the flowers are different, and then like that flower's at the corner and that one's a little further down and bigger. But that's pretty much it. So the nursery checklist the layouts came out really cute. I thought it was a great idea. I don't know if you guys have ever thought of something like that, but I thought it was something they would enjoy. I mean, I'm hoping that I can go back and try to remember, because I have my baby books. Though you guys remember to do it with your first one, and then you get tired of doing it, but your second one you start, you never get to it. And then your third one you just give up. So anyway, there you go. There's my nursery checklist scrapbooking layout for the two ladies that recently had babies. I do hope you like it, and I hope it inspires you. And that is why I do videos. You can see the chains a little nicer on this one. It just depends. I hope you enjoy it and gives you some ideas on what you could do even with mixed media, multimedia. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for following. Be sure to subscribe. Bye.